Hey everybody, Backcountry Japan is still here and we're still rocking and rolling. Uh, I'm so happy that you're here listening to this video. If you're listening to this video, you're my best friends because I make these videos and I don't know if anybody ever watches them. But I think people do because when they show up to the events, they generally understand what's going on. And I thank you so much for doing that. Uh, this event is for July 10th, and it's going to be probably the only one this year that is 100% for roadies. Okay. And Backcountry Japan, when we started Backcountry Japan back in 2020, the idea was to give mountain bikes and fat bikes and all kinds of gravel bikes, the more rustic kind of bicycle tours, a home, a place where you could always come to get those kind of events. And I got a lot of pressure from my clubs and my friends saying they wanted a road event. And so after nobody showed up to the previous Kunimi event, and I won it, I was happy to win. I don't like to win when I'm the only person participating. And I felt really bad. Actually, I felt pretty sad that nobody had showed up. And I got to talk with my clubs and my friends, and I said, like, yeah, we don't mind if mountain bikes are present, but we want a really kind of a bulletproof course that isn't, full of rocks and full of difficult things. And I'm unapologetic for Sekigahara being the way that it is. I'm unapologetic for Akeda being the way that it is. I'm unapologetic for the last year's event of or was it Ibuki? I'm unapologetic for those ones, but I thought it wouldn't hurt to have a really cool event for roadies and for touring bikes and for gravel bikes, and they could be accessible as well for mountain bikes, because again, you can ride anything that a roadie can ride on a mountain bike or a fat bike. It just means that you're stronger. People will get mad about that, but yeah, with the gearing on your bike, of course, it's going to be easier to climb, but you're going to be carrying more weight because of the wheels. You're going to be carrying a lot more drag because of the size of the wheels. You're not going to be able to make as fast a time as you would on a road bike. And road bike, you're going to be pushing a higher gear ratio up the mountains, so it's pretty tough. But as I was saying, and I went and decided, okay, we're going to make this a road based event. Out of all the events, it's the only one that is like bulletproof, 100% asphalt that is pretty and clean and not covered with lots of mud and covered with lots of water or stuff. And so I originally made the course full of that bad asphalt, bad gravel, roads that are like really chopped up and that. And I've decided in this case, we're not going to do that. We're going to make it 100% beautiful, nice, clean asphalt where it can be. There might be some little rocks and some things that's unavoidable when you're in these kind of roads, but it'll be essentially for people who want to ride their road bikes and want to have something challenging as far as climbing goes, and want to have something that they're going to be able to descend on and not feel like they're running over like a whole bunch of like, this is going to give me a puncture every 5 seconds in their mind. That won't be the case. Now, the very last descent has a bit of rocks, but it's way calm compared to what it's been in the past. I mean, compared to what I've put you guys through in Sekigahara, compared to what I put you through in Ikeda, compared to what I put you through last year in Ibuki, this is not the case. Okay, this is one that you can definitely be fully confident on your road bike to ride up and down these areas. Again, we will have 2 support vehicles this time. I don't think we're going to need more than that. The support vehicles will be at the tops of the courses, and they will leapfrog each other all the way down. And this time, I really have to say the Japanese staff that has decided to help me out with this, they've been really cool. They really enjoyed the Sekigahara event. They want to come back and do more of these. So I'm looking forward to having you at my events. And they would love to see you there as well. They're fluent in English, they're fluent in Japanese. And in fact, they were so enamored with the idea of working with Brazilians that they started taking Portuguese lessons last week so that they could be able to attend it. This is how decent these guys are, these wonderful ladies are, and they really want to support these events. So I'm ecstatic about the support that we've had. Before I end this, you know, there is a little boy that needs a lot of help, and we're gonna have an event for him this Sunday, not on the 10th. So don't mistake this. The Kunimi event is separate, but this Sunday in Yaotsu, there's going to be an event. And if you want information about it, it costs 2,000 yen for that event. But that is all money that's going to go to this little boy. He needs a liver transplant. He needs help. And we're trying to run an event that goes on. That's through CCJ. That's my team. I would like to extend that to anybody who wants to attend. It's not a hard event at all. It's just a fun little ride. It looks like it will be a little bit of rain, but it's going to be a clean, easy event for anybody of any level to be able to attend. It's like 20 kilometers. I don't even think it's 20 kilometers. It might even be just like 10. I think it was like marked as 10 or something the last time I saw it. Anyhow, if you want information about that, please ask me about it. I would love for you to show up, pay the 2,000 yen so that we can support this kid who needs a liver transplant. That's a separate event. Please talk to me about it. This event, Kunimi, is it's one of my events that I do from Backcountry Japan. It is on the 10th of July. Okay, I'm going to repeat that again. 10th of July. This is the event that you should be at if you can do it. It's 100, and I'm going to call it 100K and 3,000 meters of climb. It might be a little more on the distance and a little less on the climb when we get it all sorted out. The bulletproof complete trail will be marked tomorrow, and I will post it tomorrow. We are planning to drive it unless something happens. If something happens, then we can't control, then that would be the case. But if it's in my control, we're going to have that. The plan is to have it up for tomorrow evening. And we'll also have a live video that show you the exact track, how it's going to go, as well as the commute, which will be up. And if you need to get download the file, you can download it from Komoot. Okay, so I'll put up the Komoot file, and hopefully you'll download Komoot and have that. Officially, I'm going to always work with Komoot because that's the easiest and least expensive system that I've found on the internet. It works for me. I'm a big fan of it. They don't pay me any money. Of course, if Komoot, you hear this, please help a brother out, because I'm actually spending quite a bit of my own cash to make these things go. If you want to come and support the event, there's two things you can do to support Backcountry Japan. Number one, you can buy one of these cool shirts that I have. I have a few of these left. I have some other shirts and stuff that are there. Please go ahead and buy some of that stuff to help me out. And then you can also pay the operators of the trucks, or not the trucks, the vans that are the support vehicles. If you want, if a van does help you out, like picks you up and takes you, send them a few thousand yen, to pay for gas. Otherwise, it's coming out of their money or their wallet and out of my wallet. And then all of the food that we buy, that usually comes out of my wallet, but I put it with them, and that's what they get their payment from. If you understand what I mean. If you pay them for the food that's there, then you're going to get that. And we don't go over price. We don't go over what you could find in a convenience store. I was looking at the convenience store today. I saw like a little cup of fruit. We give out this cup of fruit for free. I mean, and then we ask if you want to make a donation, but they were selling these little cups of fruit for like 400 yen each. And I was like, that's insane. We're doing these for like 100 yen. So, it's a much more sustainable amount of, not sustainable, that's the wrong word. It's a much more reasonable pricing on the food and the water that you're going to be getting out of the trucks than you would get out of a judo hanbaiki or out of a convenience store. So please support our event by buying the food that's out in the trucks, and you can get like an all-you-can-eat deal. You just have to talk to one of the ladies there. They'll set you up with that. It's not expensive either. It's all you can eat bananas and all this. Just don't waste the food. Don't throw it on the ground. Make sure that you're a good steward of the area. Be polite to other people when you meet them on the trail or on the course. I have to call it a course because if I call it trail, it sounds mountain bikey. It's a definite course. It's very beautiful. I had not ridden it until last Sunday. I rode the whole course last Sunday. It's gorgeous, and so we're going to just run and make the map tomorrow. So I'm really looking forward to it. I was going to ride it. Actually, it looks like the weather's going to be a little bit horrendous, so I'm going to actually go in the car. But we'll make the Relive and we'll make the Komoot, and you'll see if it can be done on a car, then it's definitely doable on a road bike, and no problem at all. So 100% road bike course. The only one I'm going to do this year that's going to be 100% road, and I will stamp that as my word is on that. There's not even any bad asphalt really. I mean, there's a place that you might consider a little bit dicey on the asphalt, but the asphalt is really clean. So way cleaner than I like it to be. But I really hope you'll be able to make it to this event. This Kunimi event it's probably the prettiest one. Well, it's hard to say which was the prettiest, but this is really about having a good, long, solid ride that is going to challenge you, but also you can just look up and see the beauty of the course, and you'll enjoy it. I really enjoyed this course riding it last Sunday. I hope you will too. Thank you, and please come to the event. Bye-bye.